Hello and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about Gazu's Boba U4 switches. If you've been in the community for a while, you'll know that these switches have a great reputation for being affordable, quiet, and great feeling. But do these switches live up to the claims? Let's find out. Let's start with some information about them. Boba U4s are designed by Gazu and manufactured by Otemu. Because of Otemu being a budget manufacturer, Bobas are able to be decently affordable at 65 cents per switch, and are always available. They come in 62 gram and 68 gram spring rates. Bobas are often recommended to be left stock without lubing or filming, as the housing is quite tight. I decided to leave mine stock, though I did notice that there was the tiniest amount of spring ping on some switches. These switches are quite simple looking, coming with an off-white housing and a white stem. I have the 68 gram version with a white top, so as a slot to add LEDs. They come with 5 pins, but I had to clip the extra 2 to fit my keyboard. The legs of the switch have silencing pads, which reduce the sound at the bottom and topping out. Before I get to how these switches feel, I want to quickly ask that you subscribe. Thanks to you guys, I hit way over 100 subscribers. I'm really thankful and excited to continue growing as a content creator. I'm going to be making many more videos on useful keyboard knowledge that will help you grow your understanding of this hobby. Only about 5% of my viewers are subscribed, and I would love that number to grow. Thanks, and back to the video. The Bobas are pretty tactile and feel quite different than your typical switch. They have a pretty significant bump that feels a little rounded. I've heard some say that the bottom out is mushy, but I would disagree. It has a very firm, cushiony bottom out from the silencing pads, which I would describe as gentle and moderate. The bottom out doesn't stand out as much as standard non-silent switches, which makes it a very relaxed switch to use. There's a small amount of scratchiness, but you don't really notice it when typing. Overall, I find this switch to be really pleasurable and comfortable to type on. Let's go to sound. These are really quiet, which is what you'd expect from a silent switch. The silencing pads work well to keep these to a level where it's quieter than laptop keyboards, and I've used this switch in class with no complaints whatsoever. I put my Bobas in the Magicforce 68, a budget keyboard that comes with Gateron Browns. I used MT3 Dev TTY keycaps and added a little foam. Here's a sound test. So in conclusion, Bobas are awesome sound switches. For being decently affordable, always available, great feeling, tight, and quiet, these switches are an easy recommendation to anyone wanting a quiet keyboard. Feel free to put any questions in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.